So carrying on from the previous video, we went through understanding how to make order blocks made easy and supply and demand trading made easy. I want to go through this live trade I've taken on the pound USD to share with you exactly how you can apply what I shared with you inside that video. Now don't worry, if you haven't seen that video already, you can watch it after watching this video. Now the first thing we're going to look at was on the pound US dollar on the 4-hour time frame. I'm going to share with you the manipulation phase, what has happened in this market. We have this previous low here to the left. We can see that the market has just dipped through that low, picking up any stops or taking stops what was sitting below this area. Now we also have at this area here an area of imbalance. This is where we have an area which needs to be filled. Now price has dropped in, filled that imbalance, and we're seeing that reversal back up. Now we also have this area of imbalance I've drawn on the chart where we have the market breaking to the downside. Now this is on a 1-hour time frame where you will see where I've taken this trade when we go down to the 1-hour time frame. Just understand this is a manipulation phase and a reversal. We are in a downwards trend, but you can still capture these reversal trades once you understand when you're using this type of strategy. Let's go down to the 1-hour time frame now, and you'll be able to see exactly how I caught this trade. So on the 1-hour time frame, what do we see? We see the market making this low. We have a break of structure to the upside. We then pull back. We then make a new higher low, and then we have another break of structure. Now it's here where I see this break of structure. We leave behind this area here, which is an area of imbalance that gets filled, and then we drop into where? We drop into this area of demand, and we also have this area which is an order block area where the market's pulled back into. This is where I've taken what I call a set and forget strategy entry. Now if you want to learn much more on how I trade these markets and what the set and forget strategy entry is, the confirmation entry, then you want to check out the forex masterclass. So as you can see, prices now continue higher. We've broken structure again. Now I'm already risk-free in this trade. I'm now actually going to move this trade to break even after breaking structure, and we should hopefully see this candle close above. I will then be watching this area of imbalance on the 1-hour. Now I've drawn this imbalance. As we broke structure, we left this area behind where it's likely to get filled. And this is where I'll be watching the market. Once we hit the bottom of this area of imbalance, I'll be taking some more partials of this trade. Now I'm going to watch the market inside here to see if we have any reversals. Then I'll likely close the trade. But if the market continues to go higher and we continue on the lower time frames do this, then I'm looking for these highs to be attacked. And I'll be looking for this as my final target. So let's look at the risk to reward on this trade quickly. If I'm to hit that final target. Now my first target, just so you know, was at these previous highs. My second target, if we come to this area, is just under 7-1 or a 4-1 in my next profit area where I'm going to take some partials. So it's very simple to understand how to take these types of trades once you start to read the markets with this type of strategy. Now again, like I said, at the end of this video, you can watch the next one where I went through how to make this more easier for you. But this is more to share with you exactly how you can apply these techniques that you see inside the channel and start trading like this for yourself. But if you want that extra education and to work with myself and other students inside the masterclass community area, then I do suggest checking out the links below in the description of this video, going through and checking out the masterclass course. Now let's just quickly move this trade to break even. And then what I'm going to do is move it to break even so we can't lose anything more on this trade. Then I'm going to pause this video here and we'll come back and update this trade when I eventually get to either take more partials on the trade or we look to actually close the trade out, or even if price pulls back and stops me out of break even. So after we saw the break of structure this high, the market did in fact pull back first. Now what happened here, the market pulled back to find and feel an area of imbalance which is on the 4-hour time frame. I will show you that in a moment. We made this new higher low in the market. We didn't actually go to the break-even place, so kept in that trade. And the market's now just pushed up into this area here of imbalance. We have now actually half the lot size on this trade, what was left over. So my final target is still sitting at these highs, but what I'm watching now for is any reversal trades out of this area, we'll then be looking to close this trade early. but it's really crucial that you understand that you are taking partials when you're in a trade. So let's look at this area here on the chart and why we saw a reversal and a bounce of that area. Let's just go to a 4-hour time frame and let me zoom into price. At this area, we had a break of structure here. We left this small area of imbalance behind. We saw the market breaking structure. We pulled back. We tested that area of imbalance and we've gone higher. Now, currently you're seeing that the market is also coming into this area of 4-hour imbalance as well. And we could see the market just go straight higher, breaking these highs. That's absolutely fine. Our final target will be hit. And then I'll be waiting to see if the market is showing me that reversal and we'll perhaps start going long. So that is the current outlook on this trade. Again, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pause the video once again, and then I'll come back and update this trade if I look at seeing the market making that reversal and I actually close the trade out early, or we see this final target hit. As you can see, price has now filled this area of imbalance. Price did spike above. We had a drop back. We're making a new higher low here in the market where hopefully we're going to see a push up, removing this previous high made into these highs here. We'll get that full profit target on this trade. But what I'm actually going to do now, I'm going to lock in some profit on this trade as we're seeing this trend continue upwards. If we just drop down to a 15-minute time frame, we'll be able to look for the best area where we can see that price has respected. So we can see that the market has just come and bounced off this area here of demand. Now we also have an area of imbalance in between where that got filled, and we're seeing the market now heading higher. We do also have below this area another area of imbalance, a couple areas actually, where the market may want to come back down and fill before we see another move higher. So based on that information, I'm going to move this stop for now below this area in the market. So if we do see the market pulling back to this area, where we could see this area of an order block held, we may then see the market rally back up. But my stop will be protected below this low in the market. Instead of putting it below this low, where we are seeing a reaction off right now, we could just see the market now drop down, taking these stops at these lows in the market, then picking up new orders this area on the chart. So this is why I'm looking to place my stop where I have now. So back to the 1-hour time frame. You can see this is where I've placed it right below this big bullish momentum candle. And again, you'll be able to notice we have this area of imbalance where we may see a pullback before we see that continuation higher. But either way, I have locked in profit. I've already taken some profits before at these highs, and now I've taken some more profit at this area of imbalance, and now I'm looking for this final target. So again, I'll pause this video right here. I'll come back and update exactly how this has worked, and you'll see how I actually trade to make order blocks made easy and supply and demand made easy for you to follow along exactly how I teach in this video. Now, of course, if you want to take it to the next level, then I do suggest checking out that Forex Masterclass. The link's below in the description of this video, where you can actually now get the Forex Masterclass over a 12-month payment plan. So check it out if you want to join today. So I'll pause this video right now and we'll come back and we'll update this trade, hopefully once we've seen this final target has been achieved. So the trade has finally hit that final target. We had this final target sitting at these previous highs, and we can see price after another pullback went higher and hit the final target. So it was a great trade to be in, and now we're seeing price continue to make new higher lows in the market and new higher highs, and it continues to go higher. So I hope you've had some great content in this trade review today. And if you have, don't forget to give me that thumbs up. It helps me know you're enjoying these videos. And coming up right now is that next video on order blocks made easy and supply and demand trading made easy.